Can you hear us over there? Uh, Hopefully people can hear us. Might even be that there might be some signal interference. I don't know.
I'm not seeing your thing pop up.
But can you hear us over there, Anthony?
I'm not seeing your thing pop up yet.
But
Can't see your other one. Oh. Yeah. I don't know. It always pop up when I go to my page. Oh. I think that is it.
yep, can you hear us? Okay, great. So there is audio now. Okay, good. There might be.
Can you hear it?
I don't know. Gotcha. But hello y'all. Just kind of waiting for some people to check in. But today we are working on some musket and some musket cleaning, um, both 18th and 19th century musket cleaning, and also we are making some cartridges for uh, my Brown Bess second model here as well. So we're going to be pretty much cleaning that a little bit and stuff and all that sorts. So we're going to have a little bit of fun and all that stuff. So if you all have any questions, please let us know. Would love to answer your questions if you have any. I could even demonstrate how to make uh, a paper cartridge and stuff. So I have a hollowed out tube right here, maybe about this tall. For those that have seen my fingers, comparable. The tube's a little bit smaller than my finger. Um, so what I do to roll my cartridges is I get the hollow end there, and then I line it up with the cartridge, and I leave a little bit of space down at the bottom. Hello, Anthony, Mr. Anthony Huss here. Um, um, Graciously commenting on the video. So, anyways, you kind of want it to be kind of like this, having a little bit of space at the bottom. You'll see why in just a minute. So, what you do is you start to you want to kind of have it like this, or the want to have a little bit of space at the bottom and stuff, and there's a reason why I do that, and I'll show you in just a minute. So you can slowly roll the cartridge uh, and make it as tight as you can. Stuff. Just kind of, you got to make sure that you really just, in general, just do what you can to make it as tight of a fit as you can. Just keep going, 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 and still kind of doing that. Now that hollowed end point that I had you do, and that extra room down there at the bottom, what you do is you then proceed to push the paper in down into that hollowed out end there. And then once you do that, you then get the end and you start kind of banging it down so you can have that jammed up there. And then from there, once you do that, have a or cartridge that you can roll powder in. And let me uh, place some black powder into the cartridge. And once you do that, you can then, I always like to have enough room area to kind of have some space. You fold it over like this. Fold it down into the crease there. Fold it into itself. And there is your rolled cartridge that you can use for Revolutionary War or whatever time era you're reenacting and stuff. So there you have it. Now, what are some what are some methods that you use to measure out your powder and stuff? If you all have any preference, what are some things that you all do? Um, and all that sorts. Now, for me, um, I personally just eh, I have a tool at home that I purposely, that I use and stuff to kind of measure it out and all that sorts. And all that jazz. And what's that? Reminded me of Monty Python, the Holy Grail. Over there, what's that? What's that scene where the Emperor or whatever walks into the chambers with all the soldiers and stuff, and then from there he uh, not Gluteus Maximus, biggest dickus. It's the biggest dickus scene. Word. But you mind passing me one of the containers that's on the floor over there? And all that sorts.
What's wrong?
But now, what type of powder do you all use, as far as brands go, or whatever? I mean, do you all use GoX or whatever? Um, and do all and for your firelocks, do you all usually use a 2X or 3X or 4X, or what 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 size do you all generally use for your all's firelocks and stuff? I know that some people are different, some people are not. Some people use a different one, some people don't. I personally use a mix of 2 and 3F. Um, and stuff and all that jazz. That's generally what I do. So I kind of use a mix of both. And I'm using about 60 grains, 60 to 80 grains. I tend to pack mine a little light on purpose, just because I like to conserve my powder and stuff and all that sorts. But that's just my personal preference, because I like to kind of conserve my powder to the best extent that I can. Um, Now, as far as cleaning your all's muskets, what are some things that you all use to clean your muskets and stuff? Do you all use strictly just water, or do you all, with your cleaning pads, or do you all use some ballistol, or and I know that everyone has their personal preference as to what they use. Um, I personally tend to be on the on the s- on the thinking that I personally just use a lot of water, um, the cleaning pads, and then I use a tiny tad of ballistol just because I don't like to put too many chemicals on my musket or my firelocks and stuff. I know that everyone's a little different, um, but that's just me. I know that people will sit there and say, "Oh, you should use this cleaner or use that cleaner," but I'll be honest, half the time I don't even, I mean, I care what you think, I do, and I think that there's a lot of good stuff to use out there, but I just don't like to use too much or go crazy just for the sake of um, not wanting to put too much on there for the sake of trying to prevent, more harm than good. Because during a reenactment, the worst time for your musket to not work is during a reenactment, and misfires or because of oily stuff, or or whatever. Um, okay, good, Mr. Scott. I'm glad that you all can hear us. Glad that you can. Um, well, we're rolling some cartridges. So glad that you can hear us. Um,
They missed all your singing earlier.
yeah, I was singing in the last live video.
It was beautiful. It was awesome.
Yeah, I tend to be a really good singer from what everyone says.
He's a castrato. Castrato singer.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, I guess you could say I'm a uh
Or castrati.
it's one of those things to where the my singing is really good in the shower, or it's really good after a long night of fun, but really I'm your next American Idol contestant. Um I'm actually, as far as the paper goes, that's actually a good question. Um you could use a mix between newspaper, or you can use like phone book paper, but uh, someone mentioned that you can use some sort of book. I don't want to mention it on here in fear of getting banned, but what you can use is as long as it kind of has a consistency of being able to be flexible. Um, Not quite construction paper, because construction paper is too thick. I know I don't exactly have a good direction to point you in, though, but as long as the paper is like flexible enough to bend and move around, then you could definitely use that. The only reason why I kind of stray away from, I mean, it's kind of like one of those things to where some paper is too thick, but then using newspaper or phone book paper can be a little too thin in a sense. I mean, you can definitely use it, but I mean, and I personally have used it before in the past, but I tend to be kind of with the thinking of, well, I don't want to have it rip as I'm pouring it out of the or pulling it out of the cartridge box. So I guess so I guess it's all just personal preference, but you can use phone book paper. Um, Go to the local newspaper and get the roll-ins as they were thrown away. Yeah, I mean, I'm not hating on newspapers. I mean, by all means, you can certainly use it, and I myself have used it before. But I mean, I guess use what you have, and if it works, go with it. Um, like what I also recently did was I recently went to Food Lion or to my local grocery store, and they have some phone books that you can pick up and stuff. They're perfectly free and stuff. They're free of charge, and you can use those, and those will work perfectly fine. Um, so they're just as um, well with that. Now, oh gosh, I didn't even describe what I was doing. I'm sorry. Um,
That
Now we're all lost. It's kind of like, um,
was the worst hot dog ever. Intimate.
so basically, here's the cartridge that I just rolled. For those, I know that what was it? maybe a week or two ago when I had initially asked where people get their cartridges at, or who they roll or who they buy from. I roll my own cartridges. I can. I know how to, as you just saw. Um, Hollow end here. Get it's comparable for those that have seen my fingers and stuff. Um, Comparable thickness to my finger. A hollowed out stick. Um,
A little smaller than the saw.
why not? A Vienna sausage, I guess, comparable, I guess. Now what I do is I leave a little room at the end, and then from there I just try to roll it as tight as possible without tearing the paper. But if you tear it, well, depending on where the tear is and how bad it looks, you'll have to act accordingly. Um, Now the reason why I leave a little bit of room at the end, you'll see in just a second. And also why I have this end of the wooden stick hollowed out is for the reason that uh you're gonna be pushing in the paper here to technically into the piece of wood, and then from there you're going to be banging it on the table an extra amount. Then from there, there's your cartridge. Now I'm going to fill this said cartridge up with powder, black powder, and once you fill the powder up or the cartridge with the amount of uh, powder that your musket requires, you can then proceed. I like to fold. I don't know if you can see it too well. Well, I'll use about. I generally use between well, 80 to 100 grains. For reenactment purposes, for reenactment purposes, I use 80 grains, just because I don't want to use too many or too much, just because I want to conserve it a little bit though, and you don't need all the um, extra stuff. But for hunting purposes, I tend to use a tiny bit more than that. I'll probably go for like 90 to 100, just for like 90 to 100 grains and stuff. I'll use two different types of like two different grainages of powder, or the coarseness and stuff of powder. Like I'll use a a a 3F for the barrel, and I'll use like a 5F for the pan, for live firing and stuff. Um, and probably use about 60 to 80 grains of that for the barrel, and then whatever you see fit for the pan. Um, that sorts. But now, as far as the cartridge goes, I don't know if anyone can see the line there, right there. What I can do is I usually flatten it out a little bit for the sake of, because you'll see in just a second. Flatten it out a little bit, then you fold it in, kind of like that, in a sense. Bless you. You fold it in a little bit, and once you do that, you then proceed to fold it down into itself, and then there is your cartridge. Now I think I hear some visitors coming by. I'm not sure. We have to be on extra good behavior. Um. Oh, hello. How y'all doing today? Oh, pretty good. Just enjoying this nice fine weather, as they say. As you can see, we are rolling some black powder cartridges and stuff here. Are you familiar with the process or no?
Yeah. Kinda maybe iffy, but you could totally give us a
Okay, well
demonstration.
well, let me start rolling I'll roll a cartridge from scratch here. Um, don't mind us. We're pulling off a live feed here too on YouTube as well, so don't mind us. So we have some paper here.
Mhm.
Are you the artsy type? Do you want to do a lot of art? where can I get some paper like this? I'm trying to find where I can get some paper like that, some more paper.
Michaels. It's kind of like a.
Because I tried Hobby Lobby and they didn't have any. So I guess you could stop by Hobby, well, Michaels. Michaels would have some.
Maybe.
Let's see. Is it like that really?
It's like it looks like craft paper kids use.
Yeah, that's what I
Craft
was gonna say,
paper.
like
So I guess something similar to craft paper. Okay.
I would say
something, but I can't think of it.
Yeah, because it's thinner than construction.
yeah.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
thinner than construction paper, but thicker than a phone book
Thicker
paper.
than crepe paper.
Yeah, because it's like I'm trying to figure out how to. I'm trying to figure out how to properly. Um,
I did not roll it up like that.
it's one of those things.
That must
In
be
the
yours.
store. Maybe, of course. Uh, but anywho, so yeah, we tend to do a lot of rolling in this place. Um, anyways, so to roll the cartridge, so you're probably looking at the wooden stick here, as you
Okay.
can see. It's hollow at the end here. Now, there's a reason why for that, and I'll demonstrate that in just a second. Now, probably looking at the paper too, like, oh, why is it designed like this? Um, hard to explain. Usually, as you kind of roll it along, it starts to make a little bit more sense. So from here, you kind of want to get the paper. Of course, you're probably also noticing why I'm putting some extra room in there.
Of course.
Oh, why is
That's what you think.
I'm already on it.
so it's like
Right beside Brackensville, so I'm here.
oh,
Actually, it can't be the dog. Okay.
We also have our seats.
We can start right. I did just learn about women in the Revolutionary War, so it is about time men give up their seats for someone.
Hey, help me. Yeah, I know.
I can make it sad.
He's like, actually, give me by the turner. I'm ready.
Oh, just like let's all turn the butter. It's it's but as you can see, I'm trying to roll the paper here as tightly as I can. So I get to the very, very, very far end. At that point, you want to make sure that you ensure that it's as tight as you can. At which point you then this goes back to where I was kind of, having a little extra room at the end that the hollowed out inside is you fold it in like this.
Like a Tootsie Roll.
Kind of like a Tootsie Roll, yes, exactly. Um, and then you kind of go like that. And then for those, so it's interesting. And then there is your rolled cartridge.
That was beautiful. That was great.
So, that's pretty much in essence a cartridge. Now,
Normally before they would put powder in there back in the day for a live shot, they put the actual ball bearing.
Oh, gotcha.
yep, they would actually put the ball at the bottom, the very, very bottom. I better not pull out the musket balls I have. I might get confused and accidentally that would be bad. Oh, gosh. Oh,
Squirrels.
Wait,
poor squirrels.
it's in here somewhere.
Oh god.
We're just feeling it.
Oh, which one is the musket ball here?
The live stream. Just let it keep playing.
Oh my god.
Spicy.
Oh god. Oh, absurd. Oh gosh.
Turning off on muskets. Let's see which one it is.
Let's see which one. Let's
Yeah.
oh god.
Revolutionary roulette.
I love
We
Russian
can
roulette.
get Mr. Beast involved or something. We can have him like.
You know?
Some of the 100 people.
Oh my word.
That's all I can say.
And then it gets to like the 99th person. And oh, oh gosh.
Whoever doesn't get killed wins the station.
Oh gosh. Whoever gets to the very, very end. Oh gosh.
Darkest ends.
Oh, my word.
It became a little bit more than just a reenactment, didn't it?
What is it? What's that guy's name? Oh no, I can't say it. Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh god.
Somebody cooking a nice party stew.
Yeah.
Body famished.
Hard times were hard times. What can I say?
Oh my word.
See their horses show.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
what horse meat? I mean,
That adds up. That adds
I
up.
mean, it's one of those things, you know. But
Hey.
anyway, so for those that are more of the, so I don't know if you can see that crease that right there
Mhm.
from rolling. Anyways, you definitely want to keep that in mind when you're doing this next part. You want to flatten it out a little bit though at the top and kind of toward the middle area and stuff too. And you can fold it kind of like so.
Take notes. Take notes.
And then for future reference. And then from there you just fold down to the point that you see
Oh, that's so good.
suck it into the into itself, if that makes
Mhm.
sense.
Whatever.
And then oh gosh. And then there is your cartridge
Beautiful.
for viewing
Okay.
and stuff.
And souvenirs.
Oh
Is that-
gosh.
that-
You know,
Simon,
Abby kid.
you're not lying around.
I would keep
No,
that
but
kid.
it's good.
You know,
Mine.
the police department is down the road.
Someone on the board.
Oh gosh. Well, if he can give me clearance to do a live firing right now, we don't.
Definitely would not.
Oh god, you see more on the speaker side. Oh gosh.
Buy the book. Buy the book.
Oh god.
I don't think this fits the modern day.
Well, it's one of those
Right,
things. But anywho, so how familiar with are you with historic muskets?
I mean, I know you gotta do a lot of stuffing and cleaning and the barrel and all that.
Okay, okay.
It takes a while to repack everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the whole ramrods and stuff. So this one right here is a 19th century musket.
What?
That is an Enfield 1853.
Mhm. The classics.
Batteries.
Obviously, we're marketing things that are
Okay.
Yeah.
almost. It's not Kia.
Of course. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And what I did with this actually, you can even hold the locking system if you want.
Okay.
It's all clean. But beforehand it was actually a mess to where it was like a lot of gunpowder and stuff. Uh, yeah, residues and stuff, and carbon residues and all that sorts. And so basically, what I did was I actually got that locking system.
Yeah.
I put into a pot of boiling water,
You did it classically. Right.
and I
Excellent.
used it's nuggets,
Oh,
gunpowder stew, and all that stuff.
To it.
I was just gonna.
It's one of those things.
I'm sure hotline reading powers.
I was
Oh,
gonna high
yeah.
five you, but I didn't know if that was like in time, like in
Well,
the century of high
well,
fiving.
They only
a
got
good
good
way.
time, so it'd be
Oh my word!
I noticed that you
Okay.
have the paper in your hat
Oh
to
yes,
signal which side.
I actually you're gonna laugh at this. Actually, I did a loyalist event one time, and
How dare you?
I did a whole event with this paper in.
No,
And like
that is rookie
so
mistake, bro.
so the paper
they did friendly fire.
so basically the paper is a sign of a patriot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And long story short, so like long story,
It's not a battle thing.
yeah, I know, right?
Like the twigs, like it was Wigs versus Twigs kind of.
So like long story short, I did the whole event
Yeah.
As the worst spy.
and it's turncoat,
No, it's
and it's like yeah, and of course, so then then you have so like everyone's all dressed properly. They're all dressed nicely and looking nice and stuff. And then there's me come barreling out, and like you get a whole good old me just screws up the event because I have the money in my hat. And it's like then like afterwards I did a video on it like a short for YouTube and I said, "Hello everyone, this is a turncoat here because I have a pip in my hat," and just like going on and on and on and on. Oh god, it was a walking disaster. It was hilarious.
One of the
I was getting roasted.
kind of tragic, I guess, byproducts of the white paper and hat
Mhm.
is when they would have basically everybody's in casual non-uniforms, just in civilian clothes, basically militia. And especially in battles like Ramsers Mill, where they had a heavy fog first attacked.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't know who was who.
Yeah.
So you have to look at this. So in the fog,
Yeah.
if you have a twig in your hat or a little green sprig, yeah. But if you have a little white piece of paper, that's easier to see, easier to aim, and there was a lot more headshots.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot more people like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was a lot more.
Well, that type of stuff. But
Have you ever heard of the term mog? Someone's mogging you.
hitting you on the head, I guess.
No, actually, it's different. So we were just
Oh,
discussing.
Are you bothered?
I'm totally mogging you.
Okay.
I'm history. I'm
I'm waiting for
history
that.
mogging you.
Oh,
So mogging means someone's showing you up, like by a lot. Like if I came to an event and I had the dress on, the hair, the nails, everything, and then homeless lady walks in beside me, I'm mogging her. Like boom, she's there, she's not.
Right.
Why is she here? So I'm saying you got history mogged when you went to that event and you had that piece of paper and you got mogged like by a lot. So
in essence.
no,
In essence.
Don't get tears in the powder. And the moggings will continue until you up your day.
Oh my word. But in essence, yeah, you know what? Oh gosh.
y'all are teaching us older things, and I'm teaching you guys older things.
Or
Yeah,
Trendy.
I'm still trying to learn how to use my phone and stuff. All that.
He's pulling out the
That's-
antenna. He's like 20.
That's my rotary phone. That is definitely my rotary phone and all that sorts. But no shame. But do you all watch much YouTube or not really? Or
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a channel. Don't stop to
No, I won't laugh. We won't laugh. We haven't laughed at you times.
they've been laughing at us.
Right.
So
That's antique colonial trash. It's
Is
very
it cards?
very-
yeah.
It's behind you. Oh,
So you guys were here on this for the day trip, or
we are actually from around Brownsville, South Carolina. We live like right down the road from there.
That's a pretty nice area though. It's pretty quiet too, if I'm not wrong.
we could go on a trip that
Yeah.
we have locals that can be a
Right. Let me go fetch my horse and carriage from back. Yeah. But we just came to Kings Mountain for the day because we had a bridal shower to go. And then I was like, let's go to
We go to church at Kings Mountain.
Yeah, Love Valley Baptist Church. If you've ever heard of it.
Hmm.
Y'all are invited tomorrow, 11 a.m. down the street.
It's right near the.
It's right by the Kings Mountain background. It's literally how you get into the Kings
You know,
Mountain.
what the hell could do that? Oh, it's
guys that propose. Marriage is a battle sometimes.
Sure.
Hopefully you're on the same side.
But y'all are invited to church, and we're Baptist, so it works out with the map. We gotta put the B next to the church. Did y'all see the map in there? Oh my goodness! With the y'all working?
Nobody tells me anything.
Oh, there's a map in there, circa 1780 or something, and it has all the.
circus?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Churches, and it goes by Presbyterian Baptist, and has a little B next to the Baptist.
Okay.
So our church would have the little B next to it. That's what I'm saying. I thought you guys saw the map.
In Low Valley Baptist Church. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind and stuff, though, and I'll
No, nobody's getting married. We were just we were attending a bridal shower. The girl that goes to that church. Right.
Okay.
So we were attending the bridal shower, and we just decided to walk around.
Nothing else spoken for.
We are.
she's spoken for.
I'm spoken for in Ohio, man. Yes. North Carolina.
You know what they say about Ohio?
Yeah.
There's too many things said about Ohio.
I grew up all the time. Terrible.
Reminds me of the movie. What's the movie? The Patriot, where Tarleton asked about, oh, tell me about Ohio.
Yes, where he wants the bribe of the Ohio territory.
Bribe
and shit.
Bribe Cornwallis of getting some land or whatever in Ohio.
When I'm chasing Mel Gibson,
Mhm.
very elusive. And
No, Ohio's pretty nice. There's some nice things about Ohio. I have some family there.
Ohio people are strange. Just to put it out there.
Well, that explains it.
let's state it.
I understand it, but like y'all lived the experience though. Like me being in Ohio, I'll say some of my strangest encounters with people are in Ohio. I'm like, why are we yelling out the cars at people on the side of the
As the Rev War's going on, we all ask, is Ohio really worth it?
I think we sold that to the French.
We'll just give it to them. They're gonna have it. Oh god. Then like the French willing to like give it away for free and say, we'll give it to you for free. No, you can have it.
We just don't want you to have it.
Yeah, right.
We're not like
Oh my word.
Brown Bess.
Where
In August.
Trail of Tears end up?
Oklahoma.
Oh,
Yeah.
it should have been Ohio. It should have been Ohio.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Okay, is there anything else we need to know before we go?
So,
Straight how to load powder.
oh, okay, yeah. Now, did I tell you the differences between the two?
No,
Here.
we only spoke with this one. We
So
did not
this
hear
one right
anything
here is actually this one right here is a Brown Bess second model, and
That's very common.
fairly common for those that had muskets. It's fairly common. Now,
I got one myself. Yeah.
what stands out to you when you compare that locking system to this lock here?
Way more. There's a thing of a genie on it.
So this is a flat. The whole lock system right here.
Right.
We have the powder pan right here at the
Right.
bottom. I hate doing this, but right here is where you would put the powder right here,
Uh-huh.
and then of course once you pour the powder into there,
Yeah.
you then pull this pan back like so, so the powder will not leave the actual pan there.
Okay.
The powder goes. At which point you then get the rest of the powder and you pour it down the barrel like so, very carefully,
Mm-hmm.
because you don't want to, hurt your fingers.
Of course.
Them. And then from there, once you do that, you of course ram the ball and powder down the barrel. Then you come back down here. At which point you will then pull it all the way back. This all the way back and stuff. At
Right.
which point you will then either wait for a command to fire, or aim, fire, or proceed to go home as needed and stuff, and go from there.
How you doing?
That's pretty much how that works. We have a flint right here, which will then hit the pad or the flash there, and all that sorts. Let's engage this if possible. Don't worry.
Make sure you don't put that.
He's put so many holes in this thing.
Yeah, all right.
It's 12 o'clock.
Did it take I heard that it took about 10 minutes to clean and reload.
How long does it take to reload and all that stuff?
I guess reload.
Oh, for actual fire
Mhm.
purposes, anywhere between 15 and 20 seconds.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a fairly long time, but at the same time, it's like, well,
Which is why they had the bayonets at the end. Yeah.
so it's like after the bayonet and stuff, that they always had those on hand and stuff, which was great to have.
Mhm.
And sometimes when you ran out, or things that close, bayonets might be optimal. Some could have a plug-in bayonet. Some were fitted for it.
Yeah.
Some that were very long, feel like ruptured. This is not too big, right? But would be too fragile to snap somebody with. You just turn it around and maybe.
Plenty of times. I'm a Western girl. I've seen a fair share of bonk.
Yep.
They were mogging them at that point.
Oh yes.
Rifle mog them.
Worse. They were brutal. Nobody left out of hitting.
But it's one of those things. That's the hard.
But go in there. But only.
That's why you come to church tomorrow. All that.
They're all gonna. We're gonna have to follow you again. That's you.
I watched Sammy.
Go for the quiet one.
Okay,
Sorry.
now tell us about the haunted room, because now I'm interested.
Good grief.
You
This
I'll
building
be
is
sick
safe.
of
This,
go for it.
this cabin is safe. That one over there, I wouldn't spend more than 20 minutes if I had to.
Really?
There's just going to bed and sleeping in there.
Really?
You know, they're all I want to have peace with people and all that stuff. I love everyone. And all that sorts. I mean no harm to anyone.
What
But
about Hitler?
oh yes, yes. He's- but but anyways, basically like the ghosts in here are just curious, nothing special.
Okay.
The one over there in that other building,
Flint?
I've heard the ghost in there supposedly slept someone in the middle of the night.
Spooky scary.
And
slap something.
you know,
A reenactor going like, I got a freak out. Having some pretty.
His wife was just mad at him and he's like, oh, must have been the ghost.
Everybody's got that ghost.
He's sworn too loud.
Right. It's, I'm fine with the ghost said put your seatbelt on.
oh,
The ghost actually pushed some more pillows up under your back to sleep. On top of you.
How can a ghost grab the pillow? Oh my face so well.
oh no.
I'm gonna take those now.
Uh,
Fine.
But yeah, I mean, in essence, that's the ordeal. And you also that you all watch YouTube too, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, I have a YouTube channel called Our Living History.
Because there's a camera. I think you should live stream.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna show my boyfriend in Ohio this. He's gonna love it.
Oh gosh, yes, absolutely. More people, the better.
And you know what? Could do to press load a cartridge.
Yeah. Right. True. I can make one.
Time to mog.
We're gonna cartridge log y'all. We're gonna make cartridges and
They start whipping out all the tools to get a proper measuring device.
Oh,
we're actually already melted the metal over the fire with the lead and we're pouring our own musket balls, so excuse you.
oh, I'm scared now.
Russian roulette with them. They'll be apple on your head, orange on your head.
Can I? Can I have
One out of the rich one.
better chance? Just aim a little high. Okay.
I'm gonna take the paper out of your hat. That shines.
Actually,
I have billions of dollars. I'll pay you otherwise to purposely hit.
He's like,
Oh, God.
slap the gun.
Let's see. So,
Oh, God.
what's to pack a card?
I'll pack a cartridge.
So all three of you get. Don't. Yeah. Don't.
Pack the cartridge with her.
Yeah, just kind of put about three of those. Yeah.
I got paper. So that we can actually say that we're packing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Well, I wish you would get any hiccups and happy returns.
how much did we put it?
I couldn't.
You're nuts.
Oh, the name of the paper is Newsprint. I'm pretty sure.
News
It's kind of like a,
Print, yes.
it's kind of like a little bit rougher than
It's thinner than
yeah.
right. So I'm gonna.
But it's consistent. Like sometimes the newspaper itself is kind of pulpy. It has,
Yes.
It's not consistent. And
Okay.
if you pinch the end of the cartridge just a little like this, oval shape, yeah, that's the only way I can get it in there. Pretty good.
You're experts.
Better than me.
But you did a good job showing us. You're a great shooter.
They're so good. They're having to act like they don't know what they're doing. Oh, I put it in I held it upside down. And they're British in my mouth.
They're British spies.
So,
Like it don't say it, but we are great.
You know, actually,
look for that little diagonal fold.
Yeah.
And
one of my
It's actually fine. We got it.
I saw your YouTube channel at this. Couldn't fool anybody.
oh my word, one of my friends actually is known for smoking while he rolls his cards.
Oh, but that's integration.
I got sit there.
That's
It's
terrifying.
like,
Yeah, which was this morning.
it's like I always refuse to roll near him. I mean, I'll do it within the area, but I'll do.
I love that y'all have like a different like definition of rolling. You know what I mean? Like there's so many other worse definitions.
I know,
of it,
right?
but y'all are like rolling like musket ball cartridges. Like, me and the guys get together on Saturday and roll musket ball cartridges.
Years ago, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna,
Rolling. Yeah, there's a lot of interpretation.
I'm gonna start saying in essence more, honestly.
Years ago, I used to be I used to fight professional MMA in Japan for 10 years.
Okay.
Retired, came back, opened a gym, and one day one of my students is
You look it. I see it. I see it. I see it.
wait, there wasn't sumo, buddy. I'm twice the man I used to be. But one of my
I can
students,
tell.
that guy,
Don't make me drop my horses.
Oh my!
my Saturday practice, we're in there just sweating. The walls are dripping with like with perspiration.
Yuck.
Yeah, awesome, right? It's the gi class, no gi class, and one of my students, young guy,
Mhm.
he's like, yeah, one of my friends, they're all high school kids. He's yeah, I just said my friend. I said, yeah, I'm rolling today. Like, she asked what he was doing.
Mhm.
Great. We gonna meet up, and I got whatever.
Yeah.
And he goes, no.
Mhm.
If she's rolling on something,
Yeah.
he's like, do I know geek grappling?
Yeah. Different.
Like so close.
Wrong direction.
Right, absolutely wrong. And we just had it. We had the best laugh from that.
But
So-
now, okay, but we got his card. But I feel like after dropping this lore on us, you need to give us your card.
oh, I have an origin story, my dear, and it's dark and mixed and very.
Oh
And
no!
It's a dark side. It's a dark in essence. Yeah, you just we'll go to YouTube and look up Mog.
Oh,
Oh god!
I actually know I'm about ready to start one. I've just been trying to figure out what direction I want to take or what tone.
yeah.
So
I'm actually. Once I get my original channel, I'm going to. Well, him and I have
Put him.
plans to.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna have his YouTube channel, but I'm gonna have a second one.
Uh huh.
I,
And Mr. Beast is gonna be on that one.
I'm scared to go down this route.
is it the our dead history?
It's
It's
the
got our living history. I want to do like a zombie.
so
Oh.
so a few years ago I was called a gnome. When I was
Okay.
so
No.
I in other words I was wearing my red cap.
In essence.
So I was wearing. So in other words, I was wearing my red hat, and I was wearing everything that you see here, and all that sorts. And unfortunately, when I posted the photo of myself doing a selfie, it was facing down like this. It was like me acting grumpy and
Yeah.
stuff, and one of my buddies had the guts to say, "You look like a gnome, kinda."
That's terrible.
At which point, initially, I was a little.
Oh wait, those are the keyboard elves. Whoopsies, same difference.
I do have a friend that actually is called the Keebler Elf.
Oh my god.
But that's a story of itself.
Elves and elves.
Is that a dwarf?
No, that's
There's a dwarf in the story.
there.
Okay.
That's for the down the line. So basically, someone called me a gnome,
That's for the third
and
channel.
and initially I was like a little. So like initially I was like a little upset about it, but then I thought about it and said, you know what? This is actually something that could be turned into something.
Yeah.
So since then, I've been putting my Photoshop skills to use.
Okay.
And it's been quite the route. He's on a few of my photos.
Skills.
One of my other friends
Uh-huh.
who is smaller in stature. He's in some of my photos. I have some other people that are in some of my photos and stuff.
In essence.
So it's been one of those things in which
Nothing gets past this part.
so
I love that for you guys.
so like now I've been trying to well one of my friends has offered to buy me tickets. I don't know if you've ever heard of a group called Wind Rose.
That
They're-
sounds familiar.
They're a musical group. They do heavy metal and they're all dwarves. And I was thinking of actually going to the oh gosh. But in other words, that was that though. But
This is the conversation right now. Oh,
but that's the story. So there is so much to it.
The channels don't always have anything to do with each other. Mine's
he goes, actually, I'm not associated with this man.
Oh,
no. Mine probably be spicier than his would be.
On board.
but all my photos are all not necessarily rated X, but they're equivalent. But
I'm afraid.
all the so is my family. So is my family. They're afraid. Oh gosh.
All right.
Yeah, nothing dirty about it. It's just
Someone just asked if I'm the toilet wearing guy. Whatever that's supposed to mean. The toilet seat wearing guy.
he's the potty mouth. Yeah.
He's probably the potty mouth. I don't know. I'm definitely not the toilet seat wearing guy.
Well, we'll let you guys get back to your rolling. Here's your perfectly full card.
That is okay. Everybody, let's present. Let's do a judging contest.
Right. I already provided the thing.
Oh,
How much need?
This is the one you did.
That's right.
Yeah, I
Yes,
guess.
it's
You take that back and
I think
try
this
again.
is mine.
This is yours.
Oh, this one.
that
Oh, that was yours.
This one. That one's mine. Mm-hmm. This one.
Oh, Ginger.
oh my word.
That's awesome. No, yeah, that's all.
Wow, Megan, that's
Those are all.
wonderful. Thank you.
You did a great job. You all did a fantastic job. You all have fun.
Y'all's names?
I'm Anthony Huss.
Anthony.
I am William Young.
Because y'all have historic feeling names, though. Anthony Huss, William Young. Y'all
I didn't know. Basically, I'm based out of Lincoln County, but I didn't know until I started on this that one of the people that was in the Revolutionary War with the Battle of Rancher's Mill, which was right before this one, Jacob Huss and his son Ant Huss.
Oh, that's cool. Are you related to them at all?
Yeah.
Or that's
I named after. I think it's just like we
yeah.
ain't had an Anthony in a while.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We didn't know we had them.
You're getting Anthony mocked right now. I'm not gonna lie. You're getting Anthony mocked.
Yeah, I'm like,
You're over here. He's over here playing. I live here.
hey, I'm not even original. So yeah, but maybe a little history mogging.
Also didn't go to Japan though, and make his own dojo.
True.
Casa.
Yes, right.
Casa house. Mojo Dojo Casa house. Have you watched the Barbie movie?
I've heard that part.
Okay.
But I watched the movie and I heard that part in the movie.
Women's Revolutionary War out there, and you haven't watched the Barbie movie yet.
I watched the movie. I just don't remember that. I heard that part.
Women.
Barbie girl.
All right. I get it.
Was Kid in that movie?
Yes.
See, I don't remember him. I don't remember. I just remember the women. I don't remember the women.
Then, oh.
See, I don't know. I don't.
There's men. I just in Barbie world. No. The world is Barbie world. I don't even remember him right here. All right. It's been fun, guys.
You all have fun and be safe.
Have fun rolling.
Couple of things because y'all probably be on there.
Yeah.
With 3 of the best rolled cartridges.
We'll see which one.
Hi, 3. Hi, 3. Hi, 3. Lynn, come on, wonderful day.
Have a wonderful day.
Feel free to come back in 5 minutes.
Oh god.
Oh, that is awesome, man. I love people like that.
Yeah. Well, they were in here for a little while.
And we have. I have no idea what people are. 3 very nicely rolled cartridges.
Yeah, we have some nice cartridges out of it.
So come by. We don't just talk your ear off. We make you do forced labor.
Forced labor.
There's a gun involved. That's all we know. Are you still
And yep. Oh, hey, Matt Wallace. Nice to hear from you, Matt Wallace. You give me a call, Matt, okay? And we'll talk sometime this weekend or next weekend or whatever. Or give me a call at some point and we'll catch up, Mr. Wallace. And And as far as the toilet seat guy, I am definitely not the toilet seat wearing guy. You're probably confused me with someone else.
He's
Um,
definitely the toilet seat wearing guy.
I
That's his
don't.
other YouTube channel.
You may be right.
Go to pottyhead.com.
Go to andyfelterbush.com. Oh gosh. But anyways, that was fun. So, in other words, if you all have any more questions or comments on rolling cartridges and stuff, or whatever the case may be, uh, let us know. Actually, Anthony, if you wanted to take a minute break, and you know what you can do?
Are you firing me?
No.
Aren't you firing me?
Do you see that tub down there?
Yep.
Where the containers are? Yeah, grab that tub.
Sorry, me
And,
taking a break, you mean me doing a different job.
Hold on.
My God.
Let us go fill
With this guy.
And also, you see this metal canteen right here? Grab the metal canteen as well and fill it up with um fill it up with some hot water.
Okay.
And stuff. I know it's
Just a canteen.
Both. The jug, for the that thing, and also my canteen as well. And be very, very careful. But take the caps out of there.
Yeah. Oh, yes, man.
Those are the musket balls there. You don't want to get those confused with anything over here.
Hey, guess what I just saw? I just saw your
Holy vey.
oh, I'm a little chicken.
Word.
That's it. That if all the people that came through here was like them, where they were like actively engaged and whatnot, that would be
That would be great if we had more people who engaged like that. Maybe it's just me.
and also the
Oh yeah, I know, right? Oh gosh, yeah. One could only hope.
that everybody is as enthused by history.
I know, right? And if you all have any questions, please speak up and let us know. Love to engage with you all.
Bucket of water, hot water.
Yes, sir. And
Yes.
I'm gonna unlock the back of my car. Where'd that come from?
Caveman was poking at.
Um,
That's one.
and you'll see if you open up my trunk, look on the left side of the trunk.
Okay.
The left side of the trunk, you'll see what appears to be a possible ramrod. Well, a cleaning rod.
Okay.
Cleaning rod. And grab that for me too.
Okay.
Out of that, I do nothing else.
All right. Top left side or bottom left side?
Left side.
Just somewhere.
Yep, the left side of the bureau. Nah, well, there's still a trunk in there though, but yes, I have junk in my trunk. Yes, I absolutely do have junk in my trunk. No, you leave that out there. We don't. We don't.
Wearing a toilet or wearing a potty?
Evidently, I'm accused of wearing a toilet seat, so I'll have to probably wear that during my next event. I don't know. They said that I wear a toilet seat around. I'm evidently the toilet seat wearing guy. I don't know.
Okay. There's worse things to be accused of.
Oh, the things I get accused of. Heaven forbid. But anyway, so these are I guess this is all the result of talking shop here. We are a group of great reenactors that like to fully engage with people and stuff and have fun. And if you all have questions, please let us know. Yeah. Uh. Oh, oh, you have it? Oh joy. Must have left this toilet seat cover on his head. But anyways, as I said, if you all have any questions, please let us know. I'd love to answer your questions. And all that sorts. I feel like he's doing something in my car. Hung me. I probably better go out there and supervise him if he ain't back in here too soon. But yeah, so we are currently rolling some cartridges and all that sorts right now. We are filling them with powder and then folding them in like this and then tucking away the other part there, kind of like so, and all that sorts. But that's the deal. So we're trying to make as many as we can. And all that sorts. If you all have any questions on the process, we're going to be cleaning my musket in just a few minutes. We probably rolled a good 60 to 80 cartridges today. And stuff. Um, just kind of slowly folding it in there again as nicely as possible. Now, demonstrate again how to roll a cartridge here. You see the hollowed out end of this stick and how comparable it is to my finger. For those that have seen my hands and stuff, yeah. Now, how I like to do it is I like to have a little bit of room at the very, very bottom and stuff like this. And then from there, I simply just, of course, you also got to make sure that the hollow end of the wood is there too. So you just got to keep rolling the cartridge as tight as you can, or the paper as tight as you can and stuff, and just making sure in general that it's as tight as possible so it doesn't fall apart. Now it goes back, now going back to the part as to why I had you put a little bit of extra room at the very, very end, as well as having the hollow point there too. It's because you're gonna fold this in a few times in sorts. Then you're gonna fold it in like that. And that's the deal. And at that point, you fill up your cartridge and stuff. And then you just do what I suggested with folding. And then just tuck it into itself. And there you are. There's your cartridge. But those that are just checking in, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Would love to have you be able to join us and keep up to date on all of our videos and stuff. And all that jazz. I want you to be able to join us on some of the videos and stuff. But anyways, well, I'm gonna let you all go, and I hope you all have a great rest of the day. And if you all have any questions, let us know, and talk to you soon. Bye.